I know from experience that spiritual growth is not always an easy road. It's not always sunshine and rainbows, and in fact, there are times when it feels quite the opposite. When the road towards awakening feels rough, it can be helpful to recognize signs that we're still on the path. So today I want to share with you 6 signs that you're experiencing a spiritual awakening even amidst doubt and difficulty and confusion. So let's dive right in now. Hello, I'm Jason and welcome to the Awakened Mind channel. Now, if you've been feeling uncertain about your spiritual growth and need a little reminder of what some of the signs of awakening can be, I invite you to consider 6 of the very common signs of spiritual evolution, if you like. The first sign is a sense of disconnection from or disillusionment with things or people that we previously felt close to. Now, often as we develop spiritually, we outgrow situations, people, places, jobs, hobbies, things that we never once questioned. Now, this can be very challenging, but it's a sign that your inner world is shifting. And if this is occurring for you, harness compassion for yourself and for anyone else that might be involved, and take time to journal about these feelings while releasing judgment about what you are going through. Now, sign number 2 that you could be experiencing a spiritual awakening is that your sense of self is expanding, and as it does, old labels that once defined who you were or who you are, they don't fit anymore. Perhaps your political views are transcending, or maybe you no longer identify with limiting beliefs or identities. Now, this can be difficult as we start to question, if I'm not this and this and this, then who am I? Who am I? Well, try to sit with this dissolving label or sense of expansion with curiosity, just knowing that you don't need to rush certain answers or insights. Now, a third sign of spiritual awakening is increasing sensitivity. Maybe there are foods or smells or environments that are becoming more difficult for you to consume or to be around. As we grow spiritually, our senses heighten. All 5 of our senses, certainly, but also our spiritual sense. Become curious about these shifts, while also noticing what foods or smells or people or environments are becoming more nourishing for you. Now, the 4th sign that you are expanding spiritually is that you are becoming more aware of the suffering of others or of the world as a whole. Now, this can be very, very challenging to sit with at times, and so I simply encourage you to seek out support as you need it. And yet, on the flip side of that is that you can notice, while you're noticing the suffering of others, the 5th sign is that you're also expanding your compassion. Now, this is another sign of spiritual awakening. It will likely lead you to begin questioning how you can be of service and what your ultimate purpose might be. What is your role here on earth, and how can you contribute to a more beautiful and more loving existence for all? Remember that compassion is not just something we give to others, it's something that we are ourselves and we give to ourselves because we're worthy of that. So let your sense of compassion grow as much as it can for your own being and for others. Finally, a 6th sign that you are going through a spiritual awakening is that you are becoming better able to hold life's paradoxes. Even amidst suffering, you can sense the love, the beauty and blessings that are present. You are learning to be both fierce and compassionate. You are recognizing that your natural dependence and simultaneously your independence. And you ultimately sink deeper into the complexity of life itself. Just as I had mentioned that your sense of self is expanding, so too is your understanding of the world. Things don't fall into the same neat categorizations as they once did. And this may feel confusing at times, but ultimately it's liberating. As the poet Rumi wrote, out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. I love that one. And you are finding your way to this field more and more often, recognizing that life is far more than what you once thought it was. Even when these challenges you, it will ultimately lead you to greater peace, to ease and to freedom. So I hope that these 6 signs help to reassure you that your spiritual growth is occurring and that it's natural. And rest assured that you are not alone on this journey, and that together, as we grow spiritually, we nourish and we begin to heal this world. Now, this of course is not an exhaustive list of all the potential signs of spiritual awakening. So if you've experienced something and you'd like to share it, please do so in the comments below. I'd love to read them. If you found this video supportive, please like, share and subscribe and get this message out there far and wide, because your engagement helps us to spread this message around the world, maybe to reach those who might be needing it right now. So thank you for tuning in today, and I'm sending you many well wishes for your continued and spiritual evolution, your amazing evolution. Much love your way. Bye for now. Bye-bye.